down, shake.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the video. This is Sypher today, and I'm gonna make this video and a couple other videos before anything happens because I think I'm just getting allergies. But whenever I get allergies, I don't feel like making videos because of whatever, you know, I don't feel good 100% anyway. I think I'm just getting allergies if my voice sounds a little bit weirder than usual. It's not normal in any aspect. I'm not 100% sure though. Maybe it's just a thing, or maybe I slept with my mouth open and got all the dry air inside my throat, and that's what made me feel this way today. But anyway, in today's video, we're talking about, as you guys can see by the title and by the thumbnail and whatever, is that I think Modern Warfare, if you are a true, honest player of Call of Duty and just know how Call of Duty works every single year, it's going to fail. It's going to fail after 3 months. It's not going to become popular no more. Everything is gonna leave. It's not gonna be on YouTube no more, or etc. It's just, you know, a couple people, they make, like, for example, Van Oss used to be really big in Call of Duty. He makes like 3-4 videos for the newest Call of Duty, then leaves. Same thing with the Gaming Terrorizers and all those guys. You know, they play, you know, they stream Call of Duty for like a month and then they dip after all the ad revenue is gone. It's going to be that same thing again every year. And I'm going to tell you guys the top 3 reasons why. And the first, and I'm not putting these in any order, I'm just going to tell you them, but the first reason I believe to be the biggest one is the community. The community is not as anywhere near as it used to be, you know, back in, you know, 2008, 2000, and, you know, when Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, MW2, MW3 were all games and were all fun to play and everything, you know. All the casual players don't play Call of Duty no more. You know, they took a casual Call of Duty, you know, online shooter, you know, having awesome kill streaks and awesome gunplay, you know, where everybody was running and gunning, and it was all about reflexes and skills and knowledge about the maps and everything took into account. I can vouch for this. I mean, I started playing Call of Duty when I was in like elementary school, middle school, but I still played the other Call of Duties first. I believe the first Call of Duty I ever played was Call of Duty Big Red 1, or Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1, and then the first ever online experience I had was Call of Duty Black Ops 1 when we got that game, and then I got Black Ops 2 and I played Zombies. I played the shit hell out of multiplayer. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like it that much, but it wasn't that bad. Now that I go back and play it now, I kind of realized why I hated it, and that was because it started the trend. Black Ops 2, at the end of its life cycle, started the trend. It started the trend of Call of Duty that has gotten worse and worse every year after Black Ops 2, and that is the sweats of the community have just made the game ass. The sweats, the guys, you know, who are playing, you know, using scuff controllers, you know, headsets on blast so they can hear a footstep across the map, you know, trying to get these, you know, 54, you know, 50 and 4 KD ratios or whatever, you know, 25 KD ratios or whatever, you know, trying to be out here, become like the next member of FaZe and think they're gonna make $1 million off of one YouTube video, which, if you are a honest Call of Duty player, you know that will never happen. You know, if you're a casual, you know, gamer, you know that's never gonna happen. You know, 8 Thoughts also did a couple videos on this recently, and I would like to give him a shout out for that too, because, you know, it's true. It's honest to God. The community is not the same. You know, it's not the same. There's too many sweats playing Call of Duty now. There's too many people who think that Call of Duty is life or death, that every game matters. You know, every game you're going to win $1 million. You know, no. That's not how it works. You know, those people, they were like 1 in a million of people who actually got luck when Call of Duty was starting out. You have to at least wait, I would say, a good 40-50 years until the next spotlight of Call of Duty will enter, where they will be accepting new people. Okay, that's how businesses work the same way. You know, business will die out eventually and a new one will come and replace it. Same thing with Call of Duty esports players, for example. You know, when they want to retire and not make YouTube videos anymore, that's when the new people will come to be. Not me or you. No, maybe our kids' kids, or maybe even our own kids maybe will get there, but not me or you. It's impossible. It's impossible. It's just the community is not the same anymore in that sense. You know, there's no way you're going to bring it back to how it was before, when casual players dominated Call of Duty. Now I would say it's a good about 60-40. You know, 40% play casual, the other 60% sweating their asses off 24/7. I do not like to sweat my ass whenever I play Call of Duty. No. Alright. When the game first does come out, I'll give it more of a, 70 casual, 30% non, just sweating, balls, dripping in sweat, storing that G Fuel, right before every match in the lobby, you can hear them in the background, storing that G Fuel, getting ready, getting it hyped, taking Adderall and all these sorts of medications, and putting on their sweatbands and their little scuff controllers and control freaks or whatever, to make sure they get the best gameplay possible every single game. Well, as me and you are just, casual players, just sitting there in the lobby, just like, why? You're just making the game worse, because when people who play casually are doing what the game is meant to be in the first place, which is have a fun arcade shooter, running around ponying noobs everywhere. This is not Rainbow Six Siege where you can camp in a corner sweating your ass off. No, don't do that. Okay? It's not fair. It's not fun at all to anybody. The second reason I have on here is microtransactions. I mean, if you've already looked at the pre-orders, if you pre-order the 2 expensive editions on either digitally or in real life, you know that you get the operator pack, which includes 3 operators. The all gillied up one, the Ranger, or not the Ranger, the Marine one, or the War Pig, and the what's that one? The SAS one from Modern Warfare. You get those, and if you pre-order the $100 edition digitally, you get the deluxe edition. You get 3,000 COD points. So with that in mind, what are the kind of microtransactions are they going to add in this game that are going to be giving away 3,000 COD points? Keep that in mind. One Black Ops did that. They invested the game with COD points at the beginning of the game. So what are they going to do here? That's my question. So if you can keep that in mind, what are they going to do? What are they going to roll around? There's no season pass. So you got to kind of expect that this game may be infected with microtransactions. It may not be as bad as Black Ops 4. That is a completely terrible system of microtransactions. Completely ass, my personal opinion included. Personal company claiming that one. It's just not as fun anymore. I'm thinking that they're going to have operators coming back, from like our favorite games of Modern Warfare, like, oh yeah, you can get the awesome Ranger for for 2,000 COD points, woo, or the Delta Force operator, yeah, 2,000 more COD points. It'll give me $20 every single time, yeah, woo. It's probably what's gonna happen. Honestly, it's probably what's gonna happen. Well, anyway. I don't think it's going to be as bad as Black Ops 4, like I said, but it's definitely going to ruin the game, okay? When these companies like Call of Duty and Battlefield keep shoving microtransactions down our throat with these reserve cases or whatever, you're just making the game worse. Nobody wants that. Do it as it used to be in the olden day. For example, Call of Duty goes, hey, that skin looks really nice, or that outfit, maybe I'll do that challenge. Oh, get 300 kills with Dead Silence on? Okay, shoot, let's do it. It wasn't that hard. It was rewarding and fun. Not anymore. They just took that outfit and put a paywall in front of it. That's what they did. Instead of earning it, you have to pay money for it. Same thing with Black Ops 3. They had the gold outfits you can unlock. Black Ops 4, I gotta buy them. Woo! Let me pull up my credit card to put 5 numbers in. Yeah, woo! Get the gold camera for my outfits, for my for my specialists. Yeah, woo! Let's go. Yeah, you see what I'm saying here? It's no longer fun with microtransactions added. And coming in at number 3, and this is for everybody who has been around in Call of Duty, I would say for at least 4 or 5 years. You gotta have at least experience behind you. 3, maybe, but you gotta be coming from where you already know. But Call of Duty will never be the same as you first played it. Growing up in your childhood, for like me, I was kind of growing up kind of in it, not really. If you've been around since the first Call of Duties, you definitely know that feeling. But for me, I kind of know it because it's not the same as when I was in middle school or elementary school, staying late up at night in my dad's room playing on his PS3 with my friend. We'd be up at 11 o'clock at night on the weekends and have no sound on playing Call of Duty Black Ops 1 because we didn't want my parents to catch me, but they probably knew what we were doing, but we still did it anyway, just to have fun with it. And it was fun. I mean, we had tons of fun back then. I'm pretty sure he can vouch for me in the comment section below. Snipey, tell him in the comments below that we used to do that. It really did. You know, it's never bring back those moments, you know, of when you were a childhood, you know, first playing something. You know, like when you first play it, it's the best experience ever. For example, the first time you have sex is going to be your best experience. Unless something really terrible happened. Or for example, when you get married and you have the first time you have sex with your wife is always going to be the best experience. So every time after that, it's just like, almost a chore kind of. It's kind of like your first week of work. You know, you find it very fun and exciting, but after a month, you're just like, it's pretty boring, I guess. You see what I mean? It's just the same shit every day is what's happening, you know. It's not as good as the first time, you know. It's the same thing with drugs. And the first time you dope up on heroin or weed, you're like, whoa, holy shit, this is fucking awesome. And every single time you do it again, it's not the same. And you're trying to reach that experience again, you know. It's how life is. It's like the first time you tasted something. It's not going to be as good as the 300th time you tasted it, you know. This is why there's always innovations into games. For example, Battlefield. You know, when they did from Battlefield 3 to Battlefield 4, you know, Battlefield's always had minor changes, you know. Call of Duty has always just been a big expectation, and then the next one is just the same or as mediocre. But for example, Battlefield. From Battlefield Bad Company 2 to Battlefield 3, massive change in the customization. Same thing from Battlefield 3 to Battlefield 4. It took them 4 years for each game so that you actually felt like it was completely new and you had something new to play. But now that Battlefield's already kind of reached of where it can go, it gets boring every year. See what I'm saying? So, I mean, with that in mind, you gotta kind of keep yourself honest with this. You know, if you want to pay for the game, you know, go ahead. I'm paying for the game. I mean, you know, I'm dropping $100 just because I want all the digital stuff and, you know, all that kind of cool stuff, you know. But honestly, if you're not 100% into it, just drop $5, $10 on it. Play the beta when it comes out. And if you don't like it, well, get your $10 back and maybe buy it when it becomes $30 or $40 in the Christmas season. Do it that way. But like I said, guys, it's really all up to you. I'm just giving you guys the reasons why it will fail, because it will fail after 3 months. It will. Me and you who are casual players know this 100%. The sweats and the fanboys will never admit to it because they can't. They can't do it because they don't have the balls. You know, they don't have the, you know, sexy alpha maleness like me and Big Daddy 8 Thoughts, who is my inspiration, you know, for this channel, because it's speaking 100% the truth. And yeah, and they're just gonna keep continuing to suck that Call of Duty big cock, you know, till they die. So anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have, you know, click that subscribe button, hit the notification icon, you know, stay up to date. Hit that like button down below, or dislike it for hell, I don't care. Leave a comment down below what you guys thought about the video. Tell me your reasons or your expectations for the next Modern Warfare, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.